seen so far? Howard for putting something on. Pretty cool room, huh? Wow. It's been a tough week, man. I had to go to a parent-teacher conference earlier this week. My oldest son got in a little trouble in school. Apparently, he'd been putting a mirror on the top of his shoe so he could look up other girls' skirts. The teacher's asking me how he'd get influenced to do something like this, and I'm getting madder and madder, thinking, man, will this bitch sit still? Had to go to the dentist to get the old exam and x-rays done. After they did the x-rays, I was in the waiting room. The dentist came in. He says, hey, man, we got a serious problem here. He grabbed that little plastic molded mouth off the counter and told me that while you're waiting for him, apparently you're not supposed to stick your dick in it. I told him it was his own fault. He made me wait too fucking long. I shouldn't have put braces on it to make it look like an 18-year-old girl's mouth in the first place. Shit. I had to move recently. I wanted to do some improvements around the new house, so I did some comparison shopping in Home Depot, Lowe's, and Star Nursery to see who had the cheapest Mexicans. You can find them in Home Depot, too. You want to get the little tiny ones, not them big fat fuckers. The little ones are easier at the self-checkout to pick up and scan. And that's right, I'm from Vegas. You guys know what they say about Vegas. Yeah, woo, it's where the men are men and half the women are too. Sin City. You gotta call it Fake City. We got fake castles, fake shark reefs. You take all them fake tits and build a rock climbing wall. Be the longest fucking line on the strip. It sure would be fun to climb, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't make it past the first two. And meeting women sure sucks nowadays, man. These women walk around dressing all provocatively and they get all pissed off when they catch us looking at them. They wear pants that have writing on the ass. It says hottie across the ass, man. I think it ought to say juicy across the front. Give me some sort of idea what you're getting into, man. I think new moms should have to wear t-shirts that say milky across the chest. I finally got lucky, though. I found the right woman. I got married recently to a beautiful Hispanic woman. And thank you. Thank you, so that gives me permission to tell all these fucking racist beaner jokes. And some friends in from out of town that had never met her before. One of my buddies pulled me aside with this dead serious look on his face and said, hey man, are you dying? I'm like, no, why? He said, oh dude, we figured maybe she was sponsored by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. What the fuck, man? When we first moved in together, when she told me that she had obsessive-compulsive disorder, I had no idea what that meant at first. I'm well aware now. Once she got done with her list of rules, she told me that there's a clean broom that we use inside the house and a dirty old broom that we use outside. At that point, I was ready to ask her if she could fly off on either one of them. It's not her fault, though. Her OCD is hereditary. She gets it from her mother. Her mom is slowly trying to transform my house to be laid out just like hers. I go to the cupboard that had cups in it the other day. It's got pots and pans in it now. I go to the drawer of my dresser that had my condoms in it. There's a note from her mom that said, keep that thing away from my daughter. My paychecks may as well be made out to my wife. I come home with a $1,200 check and she's already got her hand out. So I pulled my dick out. To my surprise, she grabbed it, pulled me to her and said, hey, do you want to treat me like a dirty little whore? I'm like, yeah. She said, good, then that'll be $1,200 for the night. I'm pretty sure she had something to do with the design of newer model vehicles. Every time I get in my truck and I do something wrong, it starts bitching at me. Turn signals aren't too long. Ding, ding, ding. Seatbelt's not on. Ding, ding, ding. I got in it the other day, it started going beep, 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 beep. I had to look it up in the owner's manual, told me I left the fucking toilet seat up. But I'm a proud father of 3 boys. I have 2 white biological sons and a Hispanic stepson. Alone time with my kids is great. Time as a family is great. I'm active in Cub Scouts with my oldest. I I take my youngest to swimming classes, and my stepson's teaching me how to steal bicycles. My oldest took his first sex ed class the other day in 5th grade, man. They're teaching him young now. He got home and I asked him, so what'd you learn? He said, well, Dad, I learned a lot about cooties. I said, you did, huh? What'd you learn about cooties? He said that they cocoon until a girl matures and then they turn into herpes. Oh, shit, man. We were playing video games together, and he's sitting over there. I'm like, dude, look at your cheating. Look at all the guys you've gone through. He said, yeah, well, I learned from the best. Isn't that what my mom did to you? Yeah, it's fucking kids, man. And all 3 of my boys are starting to get interested in girls. I was in the bathroom shaving the other day, and my oldest came in. He said, Daddy, can I wear some of your cologne so I can smell good like you do when you go out? I said, sure, buddy. While I'm spraying the cologne on him, I look over and my youngest is splashing beer on him. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing, man? He says, well, I want to smell like you do when you get home. That ain't shit. I look over and my stepson splashing tequila on him. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing, man? He says, well, I want to smell like the guys do that show up here at the house while you're gone.